Let's see if these are tourists or mannequins. You'll see what I'm talking about. So, yeah, they're tourists, or at least this one is. So you see how there are 5 here? Look at how they look, where they're standing, everything like that. If you turn away, and you turn back, yeah. What's going on, fellow gamers? ChaosEclipse here. We are back on Pacific Drive today. So this game just came out not too long ago. I wanted to check it out, and I'm actually liking it a lot. So I'm just going to give you guys a quick review, but we are going to have a little bit of gameplay in this. So I'll do the review first, and then we'll go into a bit of the gameplay. The review is going to be extremely fast. I'm just going to talk about it a little bit and tell you what I think about it. So basically, this car here. We found this car. Originally, when you start the game, you're in a different vehicle. You're driving along a like a border. There's like a giant wall, which I don't think we can see the wall from here. There's just like a giant wall, and it's like actually, that might be the wall there. But it's basically blocked off and everything. No one's supposed to be inside. Somehow we get sucked inside. Our vehicle's gone. We see parts everywhere, and then we find that car. That car. We jump in it, we come over here, we end up finding this place here, and we find out that the car is what's called a remnant. In this game, a remnant is basically something that you get obsessed with, and you constantly are thinking about the car, everything else. So it kind of has a good point to it, because in this game, you know, obviously what you're trying to do is keep upgrading the car and get better and better about doing your missions. The missions are over here on this map. So this map here is basically the entire map of the game. The game is classified as open world. It is and it isn't. You have different sectors that are open world. So like if I go here, this area will be open to me. If I go here, this area will be open to me. But they're also only open for a time being, from what I've experienced so far. Which I'll explain that when we go out on the mission. But I didn't think much about the game, honestly, when I first started playing it, because while you're in the vehicle, you have to actually turn the key. So like you have to actually come over here, you have to turn the key. You can use the wipers with right. You can turn on and off the headlights with left on the D-pad. You have to put it in drive, things like that. It's kind of annoying. And then while you're driving, if you're trying to look at the map, you actually have to look over and look at the map. You can't be running around and pull up a map like out in the open. You have to come back to your car. But you can also come over to the passenger seat and just kind of grab it here. Things like that to me were a bit annoying, but I am really liking the game. One of the main reasons for that is because all of this flows together. Like, I mean, it is a little bit tedious, you know, needing to do everything, putting the car in park before you jump out, things like that. But then when you're here in the garage, I found out that, well, first of all, the crafting is absolutely amazing. If you come in here, you can see that there's different crafting stuff. You can eventually get different blueprints so that you can craft more stuff for your car, better parts and everything like that, you know, armor. It seems really nice, and I thought that that was like the main focus of the game, which it is, but at the same time, this garage is where you always come back to. Towards the end of your mission, you basically teleport back in. It usually brings you back like right here somewhere. Actually, that's probably what that is. Maybe that's how that brings us back. I didn't know what that was for the longest time. I thought it was something that we do later, but maybe this is what brings you back. But anyway, it kind of spawns us in here, and we drive over here. You can charge up the car and everything, because you do have to charge the battery before leaving and everything. It does take fuel. In that aspect, it's more of like a simulation. But like I was saying, the main thing that I actually fell in love with the game is this computer right here. So the reason for it is when you open this up, this is where you learn all of your blueprints for the car, for everything else. But a lot of these actually upgrade this area, this whole garage station. So we ended up building a satellite dish, I guess, if that's what you want to call it up there. It's more like a radar, I guess. Which helps us with the map. We built this thing here, which is our detailing station. We ended up, well, we just activated that. That one didn't have to be built. We built this, which lets us deconstruct car parts. But it seems like there's a lot more. I I've only played about 7 to 8 hours of the game. If you guys want to see that from the beginning, oh, we also built this. Um, if you guys want to see that gameplay from the beginning, go click on my lives and look at the Pacific Drive one there. I did it right when the game came out. It's about 7 hours long. I'm not saying you have to go and watch a full 7 hours, but if you want to get more of a feel of the game and what you're supposed to do, go in there and take a look at that. But with this computer, I thought that this was all of the stuff that you can do. And I was like, ah, it's not that big, you know, a little bit of a grind. But then I found out at the top, when you're hitting L2 and R2, each one of these are different crafting menus. So there are tons of different trees in here for you to unlock everything. And a lot of this stuff is upgrades for your cars, but you also do have things for the station here. So if we come over, where's it at? Over here, you can see that well, no, this is the stove for the car. That's for the car. It's the first one actually. So you can see here, we'll eventually make a better antenna. We'll get an incident board. I don't know what that is. We'll get a junction pass. There's like a whole bunch of different things in here that you can end up doing. Like even a fish tank. I don't even know what that's for, but this whole place has been absolutely amazing. And then each one, so like that's not all of the crafting or in the back of the car. Each one of these seems to have their own crafting type thing within it too, which I absolutely love. So in here you can make better backpacks for your character. You can make armor for yourself that will let you walk through like radiated areas, things like that. Right now we can make a grounded sweater, which is a very rudimentary solution. Zap shocks. Okay, so basically lets you walk through electrical fields because it has the electrical resist of 30%. And there are electrical fields out there. There's a whole bunch of different types of anomalies out there. You have your regular crafting table here, which is the same one that's in the car, so I'm not going to go over that. This is where you recharge your vehicle. So right now our vehicle is at 100% for the battery. We are a little low on the shield, but you have to make putty to be able to repair your car. I can't make the putty right now because we're missing ingredients, which is what I've been hunting for. So this is your car's layout. Anything that's yellow is damaged, so the only thing that's damaged right now are the two headlights and the bumper, which if I can, actually, instead of trying to repair those, one of the things I can take a look at doing is just crafting new ones. So I could probably just take off that bumper, I could take off the headlights, craft new ones, and I'll be at 100%. But we're at, what is it, 90, 95%, 85%? I think that's a 9. 95%, so I'm not really worried about it. Actually, that is probably 85, because that's a 9 on the fuel. But yeah, and then this is the last thing I unlocked so far. It's a little tinker thing. I don't know exactly how this works. I think if something's going wrong with the car, this is just like things that can happen and you'll like diagnose it. So let's say the wipers, they're staying on. And then I don't know what this stuff over here is. Wipers. They're getting stuck. There we go. I don't know what that means, but it asks us if we want to submit the diagnosis. But we only have 8 questions remaining. That's why I haven't used this yet. Just because I don't know how many questions we're going to get, if it's questions daily, anything like that. But let's go ahead and jump into a mission here. I'll show you guys a little bit about the game. And you guys can judge it for yourself. So we're already here. The places that have the solid lines, like this one, and this one, those are places we've already been to. This is where our actual mission is, that where it wants us to go. But I have been just exploring all of the different places first. I don't know what this big radioactive field is down here, but it's probably not something I want to be in. And if you look on the right side where it says extreme conditions, it does have different conditions at each one of these places. They do mean different things, which you can look there at the key on the right side, but I still don't understand how to read it. It's a little bit vague, but like, so if I click on, if you look at that one there where it says junction conditions, has that little bird symbol, the pink bird. If I exit that, I go in here and I look at the logbook, it has the different things in here that that kind of explains what each one of those things means. So if I look at, trying to figure out where, there it is right there. So there's the bird. What it means in that one is it's the instability storm will not be chasing you here unless summoned. So basically, you can stay there a little bit longer until you do something that will basically summon that storm. Once that storm is summoned, then you have to get out. I will say that is, to me, that is the only downside to the game, is the storm. I know it's probably the biggest part of the game because it's like the most dangerous and stuff like that, but it doesn't let you stay in an area too long. It basically chases you out of there, so you kind of have to be fast, run through, grab what you need, and get out. But you guys will see what I'm talking about here in a second because we're actually going to go in here right now. So once you're on the map, if you look up, actually you don't have to look up, right here where my cursor is, down at the bottom, you can see destination planned. We have one. We did pick the area where we need to go for the next story mission. But under that it says 0 scanner charges. So every time we come back, we've had 1 scanner charge every time. I've been scanning the different places. That's why this one has the little bird. That's why we've already went there. This one I've scanned before, but it looks like it has 2 new things that I haven't scanned yet. I'm not sure. Haven't been to that one. We have been to this one, but you know, you can see there we did scan it. This one I scanned also has a perpetual stability, so the rest of these I cannot scan because we don't have any more scanner charges. So we have to go out, you know, do whatever, and then come back and have another scanner charge. The other thing, if you guys look up in the top right up there, you see the very, very top right where it says unknown in the white, and then under that it says unknown smaller, and then the 2 bars where it says none, and they're both red. If I highlight over these different things, you'll see there that they say okay and low. The bottom one with that little yellow symbol, if you look at the very bottom right, the yellow symbol's down there as well, and it says stable anchor. So those anchors, I believe, are what gives you power in order to come over here and craft this stuff. Yes, you need materials to craft this stuff, but if you look up on the top left, you can see that we have stable, unstable, and corrupt. So when you're scanning through these, you can see if I wanted to craft this, which I've already crafted it, but if I wanted to craft it from the beginning, all the prerequisites and materials needed and the energy on the right side. So prerequisites were the craft mat and the research gear. The materials needed, I needed 35 scrap metal, 4 gear, and 4 electronic. And then the energy, I needed 0.8 KLIM for the energy, and it has to be the unstable energy. If you look at some of the other ones, let's see if I can find them. There we go. There's one with the unstable energy. I haven't even found unstable energy, but basically when you're out there, you find those anchors, and then your car ingests them, so to speak. So when you come here, this little machine here next to your map, this one down here, you'll put the stable energy there, and your car consumes it, and then this bar here will fill up. The more energy you bring back, the more energy you'll have in that thing over there. At least that's how I think it works. Because, like I said, I've only played for a bit. It is very vague on how things are working. I think I'm still doing, like, learning stuff, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So once you're ready to go out in the real world, you go ahead and put the car in drive, turn it on. We'll come out this way. We're going to make a left up here. We're going to turn on our headlights in case it's dark when we get in there. And then this gateway right up here, where these lights are, you'll see like a little barrier thing on the ground. And once you pass that, that's when it's going to load you. And it will ask you which part of the map you want to go to. So that right there is where we get loaded. Now, just because I scanned this one here does not mean I have to go there. I can go to any one of these that it will let me go to. That one I probably don't want to go to because it says extreme conditions, so we're not even going to try it. But these other ones, if I wanted to, like this one here, since I haven't went there yet, I can go there if I want. And it shows you up in the top right the different things that are there, like I said. So it looks like it has low stable anchors, but it looks like it's maxed out on housing there in the middle on the right. So that it means there's probably going to be a lot of houses there. And then the pink area up on the right, where it says junction conditions, has a little storm thing. I think it means that there's a really bad storm there and that the storm will chase you, or that it will come faster. So we're not even going to try that one. But let's go and do the story thing and see if maybe we can learn some new stuff. So we're going to go ahead and click on this. If it'll let us, it's not letting us. See, I also don't know how to do that yet. So like how it breaks off so that I can come here and then I don't know how to get there or there. And if I come here, I don't know how to get there or there. If I come here, I don't know how to get there or there. So I'm not really sure how to do this because it won't even let me go there. It won't let me go there either. So I'm assuming we have to come here and then continue to there somehow. So we're going to go back here. And then I guess we'll try to figure out how to get there. Also, I want to point out, I have been to this one already 2 times. This is the first place that I went to because it is the very first place in the beginning of the story that it takes you to. I went a second time because there was a door that I couldn't open that I can now open. The place changes every time. Like the environment, it's still open world, but it changes. It's not going to look the same. It's almost like it's procedurally generated. I don't know if it is. It could just rotate through maps or something. I don't think it's procedurally generated, but it could be. So we're going to go here to E5, the back roads. There was also something that we heard on the radio saying a woman was like stuck in E3. I don't know where E3 is because we have E5, E7, and G8. So I don't know if I did hear that, if I can go back there and help her. I have no idea. But we're going to go here to E5 and hopefully we'll figure out how to get there. Because if not, this is going to be a little tricky. Alright, and so here we are. And one of the things I like to do first is look at the map here. So we started over here. We have 2 stability things here. We're not going to pick those up immediately because when you pick those up is usually when the storm comes. This looks like some sort of gas station. These look like some type of radio tower things, and these are 2 houses. So we might actually be able to get everything in here. I'm just going to mark that. We're going to come down, we're going to hit the tracks, and we're going to try to follow the tracks around. Hopefully there's no bridges here because we should be able to drive around those rail cars. But you do have to take care of your car as well. So like while you're here, if you get a flat, you have to either repair it or you have to make a new part through the crafting in the back. So there are things like that that you have to keep in mind. You will also come across things like this right up here, this glowing thing. Those are anomalies. That one, from what I seen, from what I looked at, it just makes you go extremely fast. So I think it's probably why it goes back that way, because it's going to let you jump that, but there's no real reason for us to do that. All of this stuff right here that's floating is usually radiation, but we're going to drive through it because we need to. I don't know if there's like hidden things on the map. There probably is, but I haven't done too much exploration. Just because once that storm comes, it kind of forces you to get out, or it feels like you're gonna die. Actually, what's it called? The track is right down there. Let's put it in park real quick. Let's jump out. And this is classified as a horror game. I did look it up. I wasn't sure before, but it is classified as a horror game. Oh, there's actually stuff in there. Okay, let's take our car down there. We're just going to follow the track like we planned. Put that back in drive. There are, I don't want to call them creatures in the game, but there are things in the game that do hurt you. They do hurt your car. So I would say just be mindful of that as well. So we're going to park right here. We don't have off-road tires, so we're probably going to be moving slow through this, which is not ideal, but it is what it is because we don't really have anything else at the moment. Alright, so the main thing I need right now, I don't know if it's all we're going to try to shoot for. The main thing I need right now is what's it called? Chemicals. I need chemicals to be able to make the putty so that we can actually craft more stuff and everything. Also, these boxes I think you can open, but I'm not sure. Let's try this. When you find abandoned car parts like this or abandoned cars like this, you can grind off these steel panels and everything and take them with you. So, well, not the panel itself, but at least not with the tool I'm using. But you can grind that off. It'll throw it into scrap. This is the stuff that you use to actually craft with. So you can take your time. You can try to loot all of these if you want, which is what I did in the first one because it didn't really rush us out. But since then, I haven't really had too much time, so we're just going to go ahead and leave that. hopefully you guys will see what I'm talking about when I say I don't have that much time. Hopefully it doesn't kick in too soon, because we do need some stuff and I want to show you guys a little bit more. But basically we're going to keep an eye on the little map here, and if you see yellow start closing in on the map, that is the radiation storm closing in on us, and if that happens we need to get out, because I do believe that you will die if it happens. I don't know exactly what those are. They're called potholes, where these floating rocks are that are around barriers. That is an anomaly, but I've never driven through them. You can walk through them with no damage to you, but I've never driven through them, so I don't know if it'll mess up your car. Because there are ones that completely mess up your car, like, and I don't just mean like they mess up your car, I mean like it'll throw your car around and stuff like that. So we're gonna go ahead and stop right here because I want to check that train car back there real quick. So this is the pothole I was talking about, this thing here. You can scan it. Well, I already scanned this one before, so I guess I can't scan it again. But like I said, you can walk through it. As you can see, it didn't do any damage to me or anything, but I don't know if it would act differently with your car. Whoa. What's going on? Why is the screen shaking? There's still a lot of stuff I don't know about the game. But that is also what I like about it. It is very vague. It seems like there is a lot to the game that I still don't have discovered yet. Those towers down there with the blue things around them, you can break open those blue things and you can get additional supplies out of them, but you have to have a specific weapon. It's called like a hammer or something, an impact hammer, but we can't make that either. At least I don't think we can. I think we're missing materials for it. Impact hammer, there it is. So yeah, we need a gas cylinder, and the gear icon we make down here. We can make those. But we need the gas cylinder as well, which we haven't had any of those in a while. So that's why I'm not really checking the the vehicles too much, because most of the time it's just going to give you scrap. I'm more concerned about trying to search for buildings, and there's also like box trucks that you can find that seems to be the most lucrative that I've found so far. I don't know if that's true. Like, I'm not saying that that's the only thing you want to go for, but in my opinion, that is the best thing to find so far at this point in the game for me. You can also break these with different items. So the impact hammer you can use to break these. I think we can use a grinder on these. Yep, but I just broke my grinder too. So we can actually craft a new grinder, I hope. So come in here, scrapper, it's called the scrapper. Craft a new one, go ahead and close that. Come back in here. Where was it? Over here? Here it is. There we go, break that receiver, and you can see it'll give us electronics, copper wire, and scrap. And then same thing with the radio. You can also do it with any phones that you find on the ground. I know I left some of those, some of the radio and stuff like that back in the other one, but since we were here, I wanted to show you guys that real quick. Let's take a look here. So basically at the next trail car is where we need to turn right to get to that building we're trying to get to. There also is upgrades. I think you guys seen it, or at least I showed it for a second. There's upgrades that you can do to where when you jump out of your car, it'll automatically put the e-brake on. Like, you don't have to actually do it every time, but it seems to be more mid to end game, I would say. And you can get flat tires from driving through stuff like this, which is why I shouldn't be doing this. You can also damage your car from like hitting a tree and stuff. You can damage the panels and everything. But like I said, I'm trying to get through this as fast as possible because I don't know when it's going to change. So up ahead, it looks like, well, you know what? We need to check that rail car too. Are we sitting in radiation right now? I think we are. So we're not, if you look in the top left, there's no radiation right now. The car does protect you some with lower spots of radiation, but if you go into a high radiation zone, it will mess up your car. That over there looks like a little radiation storm basically with the swirls going around. If you walk through it, nothing happens to you. If you drive your car through it, it basically changes all your controls and it puts them on the fritz for a bit. So, oh, what are you? That is new. Nope, 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 nope. You stay there. I think those are one of the things I need to scan. So there are different anomalies that you need to scan in order to craft different things. I don't think it'll do anything to me. I think it wants the car. Yeah, see, we're radiated right now. I think this is one of the bunny anomalies that I need to check. So we're going to scan it if we can. Hopefully it doesn't hurt us. A happy hair. So it's not what I thought it was. But let's get back in the car because we are in a radiation spot. You do slowly lose health. Look at that, no more radiation. And we're going to leave that because I was checking that rail car to see if there was something there. But over here it looks like is where it turns anyway for us to go to the house. It also looks like there might be a cliff up ahead. Hopefully it's not just a straight drop off. We're about to find out though. If you do flip your car or anything, you can hit L3 and R3 for anyone on PS5. I don't know if it's on other consoles. I do think it's on PC. But you can basically hit L3 and R3. That is a cliff. You can hit L3 and R3 to kind of reset your car. But you do have to be like so close to it. So we're just going to drive all the way off the cliff. There we go. We're okay. We're okay. Car's good, car's good. So here's a building over here. That's one of the electrical fields over there that I was talking about. So we're going to stop right here. Put this in park. There is also mannequins. Some of them are just normal mannequins. Either way, they all blow up. But there is normal mannequins, and then there's ones that will actually follow you. I don't know what this is. This is new. Please don't attack me. Beating heart. Beating heart, beating heart. Beating heart, journal fragment. At least 2 months now, blah blah. Keep going thanks to magical powers of... Doesn't say anything. Are you gonna hurt me or anything, dude? Okay, I don't know what that does. Let's see if they activate with a flare or anything. No. Okay. Looks like there's a radiation storm coming through. Where's the door to this place? I do have a flashlight, but the flashlight is like a it's like hit and miss, or not hit and miss, but it's like it's something that's not permanent. So I figure since I have flares, I'll use flares here. Okay, nothing else. Yeah, that storm's coming. Probably see it on the map here. Yeah, so there's a big storm. That's not the storm that I was talking about that you have to worry about. Obviously, if this one crosses over us, we probably shouldn't get out of the car, but either way, it's going to damage us. It looks like it's going right across the middle, so we're not going to worry about it. We're just going to deal with the damage and just keep going. We can craft med kits and everything in the vehicle. Well, from the trunk of the vehicle. But I usually try to keep med kits on us to heal while we're driving, so I'm not too concerned about it. If we start taking too much damage, I'll probably have to drive out of it, but we should be alright. But it is going to hurt while we're checking these houses, because we are going to go outside of the vehicle, and the storm's like pretty much right on top of us. But here's the 2 houses. We're going to put that in park, jump out. And there's a storm right there on us, so it's going to hurt a little bit. This is a flashlight that I was talking about. It has a durability timer thing on it, basically. but we're gonna go ahead and use it to try to do this a little faster. There's another radio we can break down. Like I said, I'm more looking for chemicals and stuff. Ooh, that was scary. Okay, so these are called bollards. They're also an anomaly. You can scan those if you want as well. They don't really do anything except when you're driving. Obviously, they will stop you from going places you're trying to go to. Our flashlight also just broke. So let's pull out a flare. Oh, I think the car took a little bit of damage. I think one of the bollards might have hit it. We're okay though, we're okay. From what I've seen, the bollards really don't hurt you as a person. We need the impact timer to break this open. We can't craft that, so we're gonna leave this too. Also, is the storm gone? Where'd the storm go? Did it just, oh, it went around us. That's crazy. Throw this out there because we don't really need it anymore. Yeah, okay. Oh no, we're in the storm now. Oh, is it just is it like a bollard storm? Is that a thing? Okay, that's fine. Alright, we're still doing good. Oh wait, I should probably put it in drive. Alright, so we need to go over there now. We're gonna drive through the woods here if we can. I don't have, hang on. I don't have off-road tires, so it's gonna be a little hard to get up that hill, but we're gonna try it. Also this here, when you see trunks like this, you can open them. Sometimes they will have stuff in them, sometimes it'll be good stuff, sometimes it'll be bad stuff. But yeah. Alright, so let's drive up this way some, because that is a pretty steep hill. I don't think we can drive up that. Let's go around this stuff. Hopefully we don't get a flat. And then we should be able to make it up here, so we're going to go here. The little trees I'm not worried about hitting, it's the bigger trees I am worried about. We did take a little bit of damage there though. The beeping is because we're on unstable ground trying to go up, but we are almost to the road or tracks or something right here. Right here somewhere. We just took a little bit of damage again. Where's this road at? Here it is. It's tracks. Okay, so we're going to follow the tracks to the left here. Also, I don't know what that was. Oh, I think it's another one of those hair things. I do think that they attack the car, so if one jumps on the car, I think you can take them off. For now, we're just going to follow this. I don't think it landed on the car. Go around this. Around this here. Around this. We're almost there. What is that? There is a radio in the car. If you guys want music, you can turn that on. I do have it on streamer mode. It shouldn't be playing any like copyrighted music or anything, but I do leave it off because some of the anomalies you go through will automatically trigger the radio anyway. Okay, so here is a building. We're still good on the storm. We're going to jump out. We are taking radiation in this area, so we need to be quick about it. I just want chemicals. Nothing's giving me chemicals. Wow. Alright, what's over there? Just a static field, that it? And what's that? Is that another building? It's a rail car. We'll go ahead and check it since we're on foot already. That over there is another anomaly. If it goes over the car, over you, it will damage you. It'll actually take your car and start pulling your car. Every time it's pulled my car, it does pull my car into a dangerous area where the car is taking even more damage. So be careful with those. I'm talking about this flying thing right here, that thing. Oh God, that scared me. I'm not gonna lie, I jumped when my flare went out. Alright, let's go back to our car. That right there is a radioactive site. You can walk through there, but it will hurt you. I have found out that sometimes they will put things in there that are valuable. That's where I found one of the trucks before, one of the box trucks. Come back over here to our car. We're back in the radiation. It's okay though, because we're back in the car. Okay, so we got those buildings, we got that. So this is the last building here. See, this I've never seen before. I think that might be the way out to get to the next area. Because these ones have like little no-go signs. But I also want to grab these, and if I grab these, it's going to trigger a storm. So we're going to go here first. We're going to check out the last building. And then we're going to have two options, to either just exit to the next area or to grab those things and try to drive out from the other one. Where does this road go? Okay, this actually goes to an actual road. So let's follow this to the actual road so that we're not getting flat tires and stuff. Because the storm's not coming yet, and I feel a little bit good at the moment to where we don't need to worry about it too much. Oh, so this is what I was talking about. We're going to drive through it. You're going to see the car kind of freak out. There it goes. That's not me. None of this is me. I can just let off the gas a bit, but even letting off the gas doesn't always work. Come on. There we go. I got it. I got it. We got control again. But now our... Okay, yeah, they do. I was saying our headlights don't work, and the radio's on. Even letting off the gas, though, doesn't always work. Sometimes it will just floor it, and there's nothing you can do about it. Hitting the brake isn't going to stop you. I usually just try to slow down a bit if I can, because you can hit the brake, which will slow you down a bit, but it's not going to stop, especially if you're flooring it. I think you can open these. Problem is I don't have anything to open it with. I just want to see if they're open. They're not. Also, I've done this too many times, like I just now did. I jump out of the car without actually putting it in park. Be careful, if you're on a hill, your car will roll away from you. And there's another one. We're going to try to go around this one a bit. There we go. We made it. Come this way. Alright. We're good. We're good. Through here. Oh, oh, easy. That was me. I can't drive. Oh, easy. I'm trying to hurry because I'm thinking we're coming close to the time crunch here. Interesting. It's very quiet on this map. So this does look like a gas station. So you do need fuel for your vehicle. We're just going to park right here. Hopefully the gas thing can reach all the way. It does look like there's gas in it, which is good. Give me that. Oh, I just dropped it, didn't I? Okay, so let's get back in the car. We'll bring it a little bit closer here. Driver said drop out. Alright, that should be close enough. Hopefully it's not going to mess us up with the door here. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Gimme. And then here's our gas cap. You can get fuel from gas pumps like this that you can find in the open world, or from the vehicles that we've seen out there. We have a gas can right here, a fuel can that you can run around and you can like try to siphon from Sometimes you'll see barrels, or like I said, the actual vehicles that we've seen. They will also give you. Please don't be attracted to this flare. Why can't I get over that? There we go. And what am I hearing right now? Nothing really in there. Come on. How is there no chemicals anywhere in this game now? The one thing that I need, and it's not going to give it to us. Oh wow, a crafting bench. Interesting. Huh. We can make another reliable flare, or relightable flare. That is the flashlight. There we go, I just made one. There's another one of those. What is that? Oh, I thought I saw something on the ground. And this is just out the back. Anything over here? No. Anything over here? No. Okay, so we searched all the buildings. And check this out, guys. I'll show you guys what these things over here do. There's actually two of them. So once they figure out like that you're there, they won't chase you necessarily unless you actually walk right under them. But for some reason they're attracted to the flares a lot easier. So if I throw a flare over here by him, he'll eventually get triggered by it. Like that. He'll grab it and he'll just throw it. They'll play with them for a bit. They'll throw them around. They might pick them up more than once at a time. Like, they don't, like I said, they don't really chase you, but you do have to be careful with them because if they get a hold of you, they haven't thrown me like that, but they have, like they'll just stay over top of me and do damage. And right now I'm taking radiation, but I saw this. I've gotten good things from these too. Let me show you what it is. So it just looks like a little underwater pump station type thing. What is this? Oh, it's just light. But I've gotten some good stuff from this before. What is this red thing? Theories. Okay. Alright. So let's get back to the car. Let's go ahead and use some health. And then once we are back in the car, we're going to go ahead and close the trunk first of all. Jesus, that was aggressive. Alright, so this is... Oh, I keep trying to pull up the map there. So this is what I was talking about. So once we pick up these, you'll see the storm. So we're going to go for the further one first. Also because it's kind of out in the woods. So we'll go for this one. We'll try to pick up this one too. And then we'll try to drive out of this exit. If we can't drive out of the exit, what we're going to do is we'll have to activate a portal using what we're going to pick up these two. So these are the stable anchors that I was talking about. So we're going to go for the further one first. Which is down this road? No. So it's this one where the bad guys are. Okay. That's fine. As long as we're not under their light, they shouldn't attack the car, at least from what I've experienced so far. So we should be fine to just drive past them. Maybe they'll get more aggressive in the higher levels, I don't know. But we're just going to follow this road. I don't know what that beeping was. Oh, I think we might have took damage to the vehicle. More damage. Both of our headlights are red, and so is the bumper. This thing here, like I said, we can't open it. That there, that yellow thing there, that's what we're looking for. In the other area, this is gonna suck. Oh, come on. Okay, oh, I was gonna say that wasn't too bad. Ah, see, and that's what I was talking about. I think this thing drains your car. I don't know what it does exactly, but we're gonna take it off if we can. That it? Yeah, all it did was turn on my radio. It didn't seem like it heard anything. Oops. My windshield wipers are on too, though. This might be from the anomaly we drove through, though. Okay, yeah, so it's down here, which is gonna suck. Should I do this on foot? Let's see how steep this cliff is. The only reason I think I should do this on foot is because if I can't drive back up because I don't have the tires for it. Yeah, see? Like it's too steep. I won't be able to drive back up this. So we're going to do this one on foot. I don't know exactly how far away from the car you can go. I don't think it hurts you to go further away from the car, but it is more unsafe because obviously staying with the car is going to help us from, you know, anything out here that's going to be dangerous. And this is what we're looking for. Oh, what is that? Oh, was this just one of those like big electrical tower things and it's just gone? That's what it looks like. Alright, yeah, so we're just going to grab this. When you grab this, the bollards will start coming up in the area and it may trigger the storm. We're also going to be taking radiation damage the whole time we're holding it. Probably should have marked the car. Oh no, where is the car? I think it's up this way. So I hit L3 and R3 because I was trying to call the car, but or I was trying to scan for the car, but I have no idea where the car is at. And the bad thing is I think we started the storm by picking this up. Come on. Come on, come on. There you go. Alright, the road I think is here. Where is the vehicle though? There it is. Hey, look at that. We came right to it. Alright, so we take this anchor and we place it right in there. And then you'll see the yellow thing on the side over there. Saw how it picked up a little bit? Right under the marker there, basically, on the right side. But we're going to move that marker. So you have to get it past that little line that's there. So we are going to have to pick up the other one no matter what anyway. But then when we pick up the other one, that might trigger the storm. The storm's not triggered yet. If you guys watch the live, you'll see what I'm talking about with the storm. And we don't have any more headlights. They're just broken. Okay. So we're going to have to do this in the dark. But that's okay. That is okay, because we're pretty much done. All we have to do is come back, get this last thing here. And then once we pick this up, we're going to either, like I said, drive straight out of here. Let's drive past this first, because it's going to mess up the car. I was trying to go around it a little bit. We're also going to drive past this tower a little bit, because that tower will, ow, electrify us, like it just did. Hey, look, we got our headlights back, though. Still can't turn them on, that's dumb. Okay, put this in park. Yeah, headlights aren't working, okay. Okay, so let's grab the last anchor here. Make sure car's not rolling away. This tower here electrocutes you. But if you break the blue things like I was talking about, you get materials from them, and it also stops it from electrifying you. And then this is the thing that I was talking about that messes up the car, but you can walk through it with no problem. Like there's no radiation, nothing like that. You can also hit L1 to scan it, but we've already scanned this, which is why we know it's called the left-right anomaly. And then of course we have this here, which is what we need. So we're going to grab it. We're going to be taking radiation damage while we have it. We need to be careful with this, not the left-right, but the tower there. Oh, is it bringing the left-right with us? Oh, hello. Are you following me? You are. Where'd it go? Okay. I think it moved that storm. That's interesting. Can you move storms with it? Okay, so that is also not the yellow thing. That's just a normal storm coming through. But either way, we're going to get out of here. We're going to go over here. I don't know why I tried doing it like that. We're going to go here, and hopefully we can exit there. Still no headlights, though. We're just going to floor it and just kind of exit anyway, though. Whoa. I don't remember that big... Oh, okay, the other side's a rock. I was going to say, I don't remember a big tree in the middle of the road. We just follow this straight, right? Yeah. Alright, we should be good from here on out. Looks like we didn't hit the storm at all, but this might be because we're heading towards like a story objective thing. So if you guys do want to see the storm, you'll have to at least look at the last live that I did, or you'll have to find out in another episode. We can open this with a pry bar. Still no chemicals. So chemicals, the little icon that would be, it looks like a little beaker, like a little scientific beaker, and we haven't found any. Oh, here we go. Yeah. No, no, you're okay. Chill out. Stop it. No. There you go. Okay, we're good. We're good. Get around that. And this is a bad thing. We're going into the next area with no headlights and no putty to repair the vehicle. Oh, I don't want to drive through that. That will badly damage the car. At least it did the last time I drove through one of those. I was unsure. I wanted to see if the car would protect me from it, and they do badly damage the car. It basically electrifies everything while you're driving through it. Okay, so this should let us out, I think. This is the first time actually driving out one of these exits. Normally you have to drive into like a beam of light. Let's see if it works here. Yep, okay. Alright, and then we can continue on to here. Okay. Alright, so you guys are going to get more than you bargained for in this video. Which is kind of worrisome a bit because I got to be at work in less than an hour. And that took probably about an hour doing that last mission, so... we'll see. We'll see what happens. I think there's supposed to be like some type of town here, though. So maybe it's just going to be like dialogue and stuff, and this is going to be like our next checkpoint where we can actually stop and do stuff. I don't know. But we're probably also going to learn some new things in this town, I would think. Okay. Town center, damp forest, outer zone. Jesus, there's a lot here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do everything here. Okay, so let's hit up this one building, and then we're going to go straight to the objective there, I guess. And I don't want to drive through this immediately.
Sierra. Never wanted to think about this place ever again. Outdoor town. Colossal Cappy is smack dab in the middle of where Sierra used to be. You can't miss it.
Oh, actually, these are one of those trucks that I told you about. One of the box trucks that you should loot. Let's see what it has. And there goes my alarm letting me know I should be at work. Or getting ready for work. Really? Wow. No, no beakers, no chemicals. So when your inventory is full, you do have extra storage here in your vehicle where you can throw stuff in. So we can offload some of this, some of the smaller stuff. Oh, we actually do have putty too. I didn't realize we had putty on us. So let's go ahead and equip the putty here. We're gonna repair. Oh, was I just dropping this stuff? I didn't mean to drop it. I was probably hitting the wrong button. That's fine. We'll throw that all in there in a minute. So you come up here, slap some putty on it. Boom. Slap some putty on it, and you can see the health bar going up at the bottom once we put the putty on it. And there we go. Our putty just broke, so now we're out of putty. But both of our headlights are good. The only thing that's bad still is the bumper, which is fine. But let's make sure that we actually put this stuff up, not just throw it on the ground. Okay. Come over here, grab the rest of this. Yep, inventory's full, that's fine. Because we're going to throw it all out here. So... the rest of the stuff we can hold on to. I haven't really had to use the jumper cables or the flare. I should probably put those in there, but that's fine. Alright, so where's this building that's out here? Still got a little ways to go. See, like that noise, I don't know what that is. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's just like a loud buzz. Still no headlights. Why are the headlights not working? Is it because of the bumper being damaged? Or maybe that thing just, when it takes it out, it takes it out. Those, I don't think I've scanned these. These are like pothole type things. They're not called potholes. I don't know what they're called. We're going to go scan one though. They basically throw you or your car up in the air. There we go. They're called shakers. They're like little geysers, basically. Oh, did I not have it? I'm surprised it didn't roll away. Looks like that's where we probably need to go. That's probably where the green thing is. We'll go there in a second. Oh, there's mannequins here. So let's see if these are tourists or mannequins. You'll see what I'm talking about. So, yeah, they're tourists, or at least this one is. So you see how there are 5 here? Look at how they look, where they're standing, everything like that. If you turn away, and you turn back, yeah. So the other 4 didn't move, but this one did. This is a tourist. I don't know what that was to the right over there. That was a weird sound. So this is a tourist. This one will move. Eventually, I think they'll come up to you and they'll just blow up on you. These ones over here.
Is there a reason you're driving straight towards the largest honking anomaly in the zone?
You wanted to know if there's a speck of remnant energy in that car? This is how you do it.
You're using Cappy to amplify the remnant signal. That's insane.
So these ones here will still blow up if you kick them or if you touch them or anything like that, like so. And then I was going to say you can also blow up the tourists too. So these ones I'm not worried about. My suggestion would be just don't drive your car into them. And it's still pretty dark here. Sorry, guys. I'm hearing things moving. There might be more tourists around us. It seems like everything that is anomalous in the game, or most of the things, are attracted to the flares. Okay, whatever's back there, you can have the flare. I kept hearing things moving in the woods. I don't know. Where's my car? Alright, so our main objective right now of the story is to find out if the car is actually a revenant, not an anomaly. Still headlights not working. Alright, so we're just going to drive straight into this thing and see what happens, I guess. It'll probably just unfold more of the story for us. I wish I had headlights so that you guys could actually see the road here, because I'm sure it's dark on YouTube. Whoops, sorry, I was looking at the my second monitor there. Okay, so we are in it right now, basically.
Ryder, are you sure about this?
Well, they'll be fine.
It's not fine. Look at those radiation spikes that Colossal Cappy's still
Oh,
giving
and
off
now
after
it's
all these years.
it's just showing us to go down there now, I
The
think.
driver's going to have to get right up against Cappy.
I get you, Francis.
Oh,
but
wow.
Oppie's got a point.
I just realized my other
Any
door's
remnant
open.
energy lingering in the car is too weak to detect with conventional methods.
Really? You're gonna take her side?
This isn't about science. It's a good plan.
I won't
Tourists?
risk someone's life
Any
just so I
tourists
can
here?
log another remnant sighting.
The driver
Tourists?
can make their own decision. I'm not forcing them to do anything. For all
I don't think there's
they
any
lay
tourists.
down, wait till the instability takes them. That would get them out of my hair much
Faster than all of these shenanigans.
Alright, so like I said, my suggestion, don't drive into the mannequins. Hopefully they won't just jump out in front of you. I think they only move when you're not looking, like the angels in other games. I think that's what they're called. So we're gonna drive down this and go into the anomaly with the vehicle, I guess. I don't know what else to do. Careful here. Also, you do unlock abilities with the car. The only thing I've unlocked so far, down on the bottom left of the screen right now, you can see a square, triangle, circle. X is the one ability that I have. It's just to like e-brake, basically. It's like a handbrake. Hello. I don't like it too much though. It doesn't really feel like it does anything, the e-brake. I mean, it does like slow you down and kind of like skid, but it doesn't feel like what an e-brake in other games feel like. Alright, so here we are, I think. Yeah, we're driving in right now. Let's not make the jump. That might be fun, but let's go the safe way. Let's get some fuel real quick. I don't know how much fuel we do have. They're everywhere. None of them are moving. We can open this with a pry bar. Nothing in here. This dumpster, normally these guys are friendly. Yep, it even says friendly dumpster. Normally they'll throw stuff out for you that you need. Hey look, we got some chemicals there. Oh, we got another pearl. This dumpster pearl is amazing. This thing, you break them open, which takes a while. Of course, I can't even put it down. You break them open, which actually takes a while, but it's worth it. Or at least what I had in the last one was worth it. So we'll throw this in there. All the small things. May as well. No, because we're probably going to use that. Let's throw this in there because we haven't used it. And let's throw this in there because we haven't used that either. And eventually he'll stop giving us stuff like that. So he's done giving us stuff. So now I'm just going to check the store real quick. That looks like it goes outside. We can break that phone. I think we can break those. I haven't tried actually. But I think we're good here. Like I said, I don't want to spend too much time here because I do have to go, guys. I kind of planned this at the wrong time. Let's turn off that flashlight. I don't know if it drains while it's on when I'm not using it. So what am I supposed to be doing here? Get the car close to the anomaly. Okay. So just keep going straight then. Do I just off-road it here? Oh, it's looks like it's supposed to turn right. We're just gonna go straight though. So there's radiation here, so we're not gonna get out. I don't know how close we need to be. We're taking
No
damage or
response.
something.
Maybe you need to get closer to Cappy's core way up there. Can you find a way to high ground?
Drive up to the bridge to get closer to the anomaly. Bridge. Oh, okay. So we'll go this way. Still can't use the headlights. We took a lot of damage doing this. Oh, we're sliding. Alright, should be some type of trail or something here. I think this is it here. Don't drive through that. Should be a road or a trail here. I don't see any type of trail or road, but we're on it supposedly. I think over there where that blue is where we need to go. It looks like it goes upward. I'm not gonna get out here. I want to search all this stuff so bad, but we'll definitely be taking damage because we're in a radiated zone. Also, like I said, I do need to go soon, so I'm trying to finish this for you guys before we before I need to end the video here, because I don't know how the saving and all that works. Yeah, I can't even save at the moment. I would have to abandon the trip. I need to be at the gas station, I think, to save. Alright, those might be tourists, but we're just going to drive around them. Oh, this is going to suck. Please don't freak out too much. No, 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 no. It'd be nice if you gave me my headlights back. No. Oh. Okay, okay, we're good, we're good. We didn't smack into that too hard. Okay, I think this is where it wants us to be.
Car's still not close enough to Cappy.
What now?
How about launching the car into Cappy's core?
I'm sorry. What?
It's simple. The driver jumps the car into the heart of the anomaly, and if I time it right, I'll open the gateway and extract them.
And if you don't?
I've run some calculations. I think it should be fine. Anyway, it's like they always say, what's an experiment without some risk of total annihilation?
Okay.
Who says that exactly?
So if I had more time, what she's telling me to do is jump into the core there.
If it's the only way.
And it looks like I can, because it looks like the ramp kind of shoots up there. But what I would do on this mission, if I was anyone else, and you have more time, grab every single one of these anchors before you go. That way you have... Oh no, do we need to grab more anchors? Crap. Open the barricade from the control tower to access the bridge, launch into the anomaly. Okay, yeah. So I would think that what you guys need to do is grab these, just so you have the extra power. We're going to try doing it without the power. If we fail, we fail, and then I will probably do it at a different point in time. Alright, no tourists. If there's one tourist on the map, usually there are other ones. So just be careful with that. This is a normal dumpster. I don't have an impact hammer to break that. I want to check everything here so bad. I don't know what that does. Oh, hello. There's also a locker here. Okay, so I guess probably hit this. I took that down, and then I don't know what this transmuter's for. Gear equals chemicals. Oh, can I put gears in here? And it'll turn it into chemicals? Dude, I really need that, but I don't have time for it. Do I? There went the flashlight again. How many gears can I make? Quite a bit. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I really hope that I understood what this was saying. If not, I just wasted so much scrap. Let's throw these in there. Hey! Oh, it only gave us so many though. So we made 10, it gave us 2, so it's like every 4? No, every 6? Yeah, every 6 gears made 2 chemicals. Wow. That's not a great conversion, but okay. At least we have some gears now. Or, not gears, chemicals. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this thing. Okay, so this thing here is what I was talking about. It's supposed to make us go really fast. Leap of faith. We got a trophy. Whoa. What was that voice? Did you guys hear that? And there we go. We're done with the mission. So this is normally what happens. Normally it just brings you back like this.
Damn it, you piece of crap. Come back on already.
Oh, it was her talking. Okay.
Cappy fried my transmission systems. Thought I lost you for a moment. Well, it all worked out, didn't it? The gateway got you out, and it looks like the ARC device is still intact with all the data it's recorded from your drive. And
My plan worked. Cappy amplified the car signal and it matches. Looks like Tobias and Francis found their remnant after all. Unfortunately, what they've been saying is true. The remnants drive their victims mad. Maybe that car, having sat dormant for this long, will give you a little more time. Sorry, I don't have better news for you.
So they're telling us that the remnant is attached to us, meaning the car.
The longer you'll have to enjoy the rest of your sanity.
Meaning the car, and that we're basically going to go insane. We're going to get obsessed with the car.
So far leads to a way out. Why don't you head back out and chart some more? You can get in touch with Tobias and Francis while you're out there.
Also, if I would have picked up all of that stuff, the energy we got from that would have transferred over here. We only picked up 2 in the first one, so you can see here we have 1.5 stable energy up in the top left. So now anything that requires at least 1.5, we have the energy for. So like that right there, we could technically upgrade the antenna that's up on the roof. But we are missing a circuit board, which we can craft those, I think. But yeah. And then in here we also do have extra storage, so there's this locker here where I've been putting a whole bunch of stuff, and then there's also this trunk thing, transfer trunk here, where I have extra stuff. And then every time you come back into this place, normally this car right here will have spare parts for you, and you can also get it from this computer and this radio. So basically we can grind this. Don't worry about picking up the pieces, we'll get those in a minute. We're going to grind everything off the car real quick. Can't grind off the fuel tank. I wasn't trying to, I was trying to get that tire. But I was just letting you know since it is there. I've never seen fuel in it yet. But I'll explain the fuel in a minute. Alright, so the fuel you don't really have to worry about because there is a little gas station thing in here for you, right here. It's always full, so you can always fill up your car when needed. But all of this stuff that we just dropped on the ground and what we're going to get out of this friendly dumpster right here, we are going to pick up all at once. I will show you how to do that. So the dumpster normally gives you stuff that you quote unquote need. So it's just dropping a whole bunch of stuff that we could possibly use. Oh look, actual repair buddy. Thank you for that. We're going to keep asking him until he stops giving us stuff. More chemicals. I like it. What else you got in there? That's it. Okay. Alright, so all this stuff that's here on the ground, we can come over here. We can hit this this vacuum here. It will automatically pick up everything that's on the ground, and it will put it into this here. So you can see here we have the crude panel, we have the crude door, we have the chemical putty, everything that it had is in here now. So now we can take this, we can put it on our inventory. It'll pick up this every time too. I still haven't figured out what to do with this trunk. I was using it for storage, or I still am, but I had it over here, but every time we hit the vacuum it picks it up and spits it out there, so I've just been leaving it there. But this stuff we can go ahead and transfer. We are holding the door, so that means one of our doors are probably pretty damaged. I think it's this one over here. So we're going to drop this door. We're going to take this door off. We're going to recycle this door right here. It's going to give us parts for it. And then here's our other door here. We can put this one on the car. And it's not new, it's still damaged, but this one's better. I think the other one had like a broken window or something. Normally if it's giving you a door or panel, it's because the one it's giving you is better. Normally. That's not always the case though, from my understanding. Alright, then we also have a panel. So let's take a look at it real quick. I'll show you what I mean. So the panel here, you can see this one has 30 health. It also has a little heart thing. The little heart symbol down in the bottom left. So if we take a look at the car here, we should have a damaged panel. Which looks like we have two damaged panels, the front left, front right. So this one here is damaged and the one here is damaged, but they don't have hearts on them. So let me show you what I mean. Can I do it with L1? No. Alright, let's go ahead and take this one off. So remember, the other one had a heart. It also has 30 health. But if you hit L3, you can see this one has impact resistant is 5 on this one. If we drop that one, we pick up the one it gave us. Hit L3, you can see this one has impact resistance 5, but it also says essential. I don't know what essential means. I mean, I know what it means, but I don't know what it means by the game standards. You can come in here, you can look at this stuff, and it should tell you in here what the different things mean. I don't remember where it shows it though. Here we go. Now we look for the one that says essentials. There we go. A friendly dumpster wouldn't be your best, blah blah. Certainly should keep. Okay, so I guess it just means it's from the dumpster, but that's fine because we have basically a free panel there, and we can come and we can recycle this one. Now, one of the other things is when you're in here and you're looking at the stuff that you can upgrade and everything, some of these panels you may want to save. I haven't done it yet. I probably should, because eventually I think I'm going to run into it. You can't recycle the ones that are essential, because then it'll just be giving you free parts, and you know, it's just not going to do that. But what you can do is in the crafting thing. Can I even put any of this stuff in here? So in the crafting thing over here, there's, I don't remember where it's at, so I'm not going to go through it because, like I said, I don't have much time. But in here somewhere, there is a thing where if you have stuff at this place in the garage, in one of the lockers, it'll automatically repair while you're out doing missions. So those extra panels, you may want to hang on to them. Just throw them into your locker, and then when you come back, just kind of rotate the parts out, so to speak. But like I said, that is up to you guys. What else is really badly damaged? Our left door here. I meant right door. The bumper. The putty only has so many uses on it. We'll go with the hood. Also going to open the hood, see if our engine's damaged. It's not. Back door and bumper, it looks like. Yeah, both. This is probably going to be using it all up. It's going to break. Yep, there we go. Alright. And then, of course, we need fuel. So the fuel we can grab from here. This is always free. It doesn't cost anything. There you go. And then the last thing that we can do is repair the battery. You can see our battery is basically drained completely. So you need to make sure it's parked on this little platform here. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'd notice that as long as this thing here at the top says connected. If it says disconnected, it's not going to work. If it says connected, once your car is there, you can come over here. You can hit this little switch. It will recharge the battery on your car. You can see we are at 99%. There we go, 100%. And then you just come over here, scan your next area, and pick your next mission. So the area that I want to scan this time, see if we can scan this one. There we go. So it says battery sapping on this one now. So it looks like it's going to be some battery sapping there, so we'll have to be careful with that. Once you scan a new place, this will open up and you can get back in your car and go again. So, seems like a very fun game, guys. A lot of grinding, but I like it that way. Especially since we're going to be getting new stuff every time and all that. But, unfortunately, I do have to go, guys. So, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know down in the comment section. And I will try to do my best to answer you guys. Let me check one other thing before I go real quick. So, let's see. Headlights. Switch off. Stays off. What seems to be the problem? See, I don't understand, like, okay, headlights stay off, but then what do I put over here? Like, I don't understand this. Or do I just... headlights. Stays off. Sure, we're gonna hit yes. Bad guess. 104 correct. Am I supposed to be doing the diagnostic on this? Is that what that means? So if the bad light, or if the headlights stay off, battery consumes slower? Submit diagnostic. Bad guess, 04 correct. I don't understand. I have no idea how that thing works. More power, why not? Alright, but yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and the notification bell icon. It'll let you guys know every time I go live, every time I post a new video. But that's going to be it, guys. Thank you all for joining me. Once again, questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comment section, and I will see you guys in the next video. Last thing, just real quick, first aid station, always hit this up before you leave. It gives you free 100% health. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.